Today we'll be talking about an attack that would make any hacker's mouth water. We're going to look at an attack that can be done without knowing the password.
I got you. You thought that you could sneak in here to learn this as a hacker? Well, you're wrong.
Because this is only for penetration testers. So if that's not you, you might as well turn away now. Now for everyone else, we'll be learning about the pass the hash attack. It's Novice here, and in this video, we'll learn about pass the hash attacks and how they actually work and why they work. So a pass the hash attack relies on the NTLM authentication mechanism. Using such, it can authenticate a user with their username and hash.
Does that mean we don't have to know their password?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm implying. But the only strange part is that you'll somehow have to obtain said hash. Now, if you've been watching the channel, and I really hope that you have because we have a few bangers, you'll see that there are numerous ways to obtain hashes, whether that be through ASRAP roasting, curb roasting, NTLM relay attacks, dumping LSAS hashes, etc. So the goal of the game is to get a hash and to use that hash to authenticate to a different device or servers to see what other information you can obtain or to completely take over that device or its environment. Now you may be wondering why this attack works. Oh, you're not? Well, that's too bad because I am still going to explain this. So pass the hash works because of how Windows works with its passwords. Its passwords are not stored in plain text. Instead, they're stored in a hash format, and Windows compares these hashes to determine if your password is correct. Now, one of these hashes is known as the NTLM hash. Now, in one of my previous videos, I explained how NTLM authentication works, and if you haven't seen it, NTLM authentication essentially uses something known as the challenge and response mechanism. In this entire process, hashes are used to complete the authentication. So in reality, passwords are never actually transmitted. Now, this is the main reason that hashes are so efficient. The reality is, even if you entered a password, at some point it has to be made into a hash to determine your identity. Now, since hashes are how Windows authenticates, we abuse this mechanism during the pass the hash attack. Now that we have a better understanding of the why, I want to go into an example of how the pass the hash attack can actually work. Now, a very important thing to keep in mind is that this attack depends on obtaining a hash first. This means that this attack cannot be used preemptively, but only after obtaining information that could be used in a pass the hash attack. Now, our example, and hopefully you guys will study this in a future demonstration video, but if not, I've explained it here. Now, we'll first use Mimikatz on our target computer and run Mimikatz as the local admin. Now, we're using Mimikatz so that we can grab the credentials that might have been stored on that device. Now, once you have those credentials, you can check if any of them are for the domain that you're looking to attack. Now, from there, you can use a different tool that has the ability to send credentials to devices and log in using only hashes. In this case, we'll be using the tool called the Evil-WinRM tool. Now, this tool can use either a username or password combination or username and hash combination, which is what we're obviously trying to do. Now, from there, you can have a session based on the user's information that you have provided. Then finally, you'll be able to run command line commands that have the ability to control the computer, domain, or environment, or somehow get more information for your own persistence or anything else that you might have in mind. Now, this shows the power that's held within this type of attack. If you're able to find the hash of a single user who has high enough privileges, you might be able to have complete control over that environment or over that machine itself. Now, that is the brief overview of how the pass the hash attack really works. So that's essentially all that I wanted to cover in today's video. So if you guys are interested, like I said, the next video will actually be going into how to attack using the pass the hash attack. So I hope you guys will join us. But with that being said, that's all from me. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys like what I'm doing over here, the attacks, the building tools, please go ahead and subscribe to show your support. And finally, if you guys made it all the way through and you thought something went wrong in the video that you didn't like, please just let me know in the comment section below so that I continue to try to improve for you guys. Now, like I said, that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Novice out. Peace.